Welcome guys and welcome back to Duddle's Outdoor Adventures. Do want to start off this video and do say a big massive apology to everyone that I have been failing to upload recently, just as the aspect of is me and my partner are trying to move into our new farm, so that's where most of the new videos will be filmed. So currently we're at the back of my partner's work, living in a little flat kind of thing temporarily, hopefully for not too much longer. So thought I'd jump on here and do a bit of a 2024 update on the bows and everything, because everything has changed a lot since the last video I put up on bow setups. And obviously we've got a few other different aspects that we've got to look at that we have changed. So what we'll start off with my 2024 setup now, which this is the Elite Cure. It's the 2024, sorry. It is my bow for 2024. This is a 2021 bow. Got it second hand from Urban Archery in Somerton. Somerton. And got this second hand. Didn't have any of the accessories on it. It was a bare bow. I got rid of my EBL 34 and thought I'd jump over to Elite, just due to their set technology and everything else in the bows here, so you can do your bow tuning and all that kind of stuff. So as you guys can see, there's a bit of a bolt in there that's possible to be able to see where my finger is. That's called the Elite set technology. I don't know a lot about it, but what it does is you'll undo these two little captive nuts on either side here and the front, and then you'll adjust that, and that pivots your limbs left to right to adjust for cam lean and all that kind of stuff. So then you can do all this sort of stuff at home, and because I live a remote area and I don't live very close to a bow shop, it is very convenient for me. So let's get started off with, I don't know all the specs to the actual bow. I'll leave them in the description down below. So as I said, it's an Elite Cure. The strings are a bit average when I got it second hand. So we've gotten brand new strings, which is fluoro orange and fluoro green. Got them from a good mate of mine called Big Fella Bowstrings. Top quality bloke. If you want good quality bowstrings, definitely hit him up. He's a great bloke. We've also got a G5 quick disconnect quiver on the side here. Have changed from the Option Archery quiverizer down the bottom here back to a standard 6 arrow holder on the side here. And obviously, as I said, disconnect, comes up like that, pops straight back on quite simply. We've also got a QAD drop away rest down here, guys. So something quick and simple like that. That's your quick QAD drop away ultra hunter rest. And then we go around to the front. We've got the mighty Trophy Ridge H5, React 5 with the quick adjustable sights, the sight pins, sorry. So you've actually got a sight, got an Allen key bolt just here. You either turn it to left to drop them down, or turn them right to lift them up. So, and then we've got a simple little 6-inch stabilizer on the front there. And as you can tell, I mean, who doesn't love the Elite logo? I mean, it's literally a deer footprint. So, that's yeah. So that's my setup for 2024, which is the Elite Cure. So that's what you're going to see us smacking a heap of deer hopefully this year, and also a lot of foxes on the farm. So that's my little bad boy setup. We thought we'd talk a little bit about releases. So these are my two releases I'm chopping and changing between. So as you guys know, this one's a Trophy Ridge, Trophy Ridge Precise 4-finger thumb button. And obviously for hunting purposes, I've got the Tru-Ball Stinger XT, which I'm going to have to cut this tube down and make a little bit shorter, suited to me. But that's that one there. It's got a little set screw just here, so you can actually adjust the travel on the trigger itself. So that's the releases that I'll be using this year. Thought I'd talk a little bit about the arrow setup that I'm using currently, guys. So I've steered away from cheapy arrows and gone Australian made. So these are Crafted Archery 300 spine arrows, 3K weaved, 9.3 grains per inch. These are cut down to 30 inches to my draw length. They are running the AAE Max Stealth Banes in white. And also we've got good old mate Dave Oates jumped on board as well to support us as well, and has kindly sent us some lovely LED knocks here with a G knock, and they are set to green. To give you guys an aspect, that's the knock lit up when it fires out of the bow. And then we go to this end, we've got a 100 grain point on the end here and a 50 grain brass insert, so we increase our FOC for speed and penetration when we are hunting. So that's my current setup at the moment for 2024, and we will move to the next toy. Alrighty guys, so as a lot of you guys will know from my channel, this little bad boy, this is my little Stinger Max 2023 model. Yeah, 2023 or 2024. And as you guys can tell, looks a little bit different from the old original black strings that were on it. So I actually lent this to a good mate of mine, and he shot the living crap out of it. Good old Ash Mueller, which you guys have seen on my channel. He didn't have a bow at the time, so I lent him this little bad boy. Got him back into archery and all that kind of stuff, and now he's got himself the brand new Elite Ethos, which we will definitely be bringing on the channel at some point stage this year to do a bit of a walkthrough of his setup. But as you guys already have seen, I have spoke all about this bow. The only difference is we've got $400 strings on this bad boy, strings and cables. So as you guys know, it had the standard strings, it had real bad peak rotation. My good mate Ash, he was shooting absolute crap out of the old strings, and obviously they're not as good quality strings. We've also gone with big fella bow strings again, another $300 pair of strings on a little Stinger. It's quite the investment, to say the least. A lot of people said that, you know, when I bought the strings and I took them into the shop, they were quite astounded to see that I bought $300 strings to put on a Stinger, you know. But, you know, this helped me get back into archery, you know, and I love this little bow. It's a great little bow. This will be used for the foxes and the rabbits and all that kind of stuff on the farm. So it'll be the beater bow kind of thing. This and the Mrs. bow kind of thing. So chasing rabbits and foxes and stuff, on all that kind of good stuff on the farm. But yeah, like I said, guys, you know this bow. It's been on my channel very a lot. So yeah, like I said, this is a beautiful little bow. Anyone starting off in archery, I definitely suggest possibly look. Don't tear away from the Stinger. Good quality bow, good well built US bow. This is, and I mean, this thing's been through it hasn't been through the wars, but you know, it's been through. You know, my mate's shooting it like crazy. I've shot it like crazy. And we're actually going to do a test with this bow on the farm. We're actually going to wind the limb bolts all the way in. And we're going to try and see if me or my mate can draw this back at 70 pound at its full peak draw weight. So it's going to be a very interesting video, to say the least. I reckon there's going to be a lot of farts coming out when people trying to pull this back at 70 pound. But definitely going to be interesting to see. But nice little bow, beautiful little entry level bow, just like my partner's bow, which we're going to bring on very shortly. But yeah, guys, that's a Stinger. Release used the same kind of releases I just showed you before with this one. Arrows at the moment, nothing really special at the moment. Just shooting the good old Carbon Express Predators for 65 to 70 pound. Nothing special, the standard inserts, standard knocks on them, all that kind of good jazz. And yeah, guys, it's going to be quite an interesting task to find another set of arrows for the Stinger when we use all these Predator shafts, because unfortunately, as everyone knows, Carbon Express have now officially shut down. They don't make arrows anymore, so you know, I've only got what I've got and that. So I've got these and I've got some Eastern Power Flights to use, and I mean, you can still get the Power Flights, but we can't get these Carbon Expresses. So yeah, so most likely we'll probably end up going to good old Dan from Crafted Archery and getting some Crafted Archery arrows for the Stinger setup as well. So let's get into the final bow for 2024. Guys, this is the final bow for 2024 setup. Yes, I know, I've got a few. But yes, so this is my partner's bow, as you guys have seen her shooting for the first time on the channel, which will be happening a little bit more often once we do have the farm. She'll be able to get out there and shoot a lot more. So as you guys know, as I went through in the last video, this is a little Mission Hammer, which you can tell by down here. Just there. Don't worry, my camera girl is trying to focus on labels for me. Appreciate it.
No, move your finger. Thank you. Okay.
So yeah, so this is a little Mission Hammer, and my partner's bow. As you can tell, it is very light because it's got no stabilizer, no nothing, because at the moment she doesn't really need one at the moment. She is only shooting about 30 pound, because she has a very
35.
short, well, 35 pound as she says. Very short little person, so she's still growing into it, which is great, and everything. I've got the finger, I love it. And yeah, so as you guys can tell, she's got a pretty little blue D-loop. All standard strings, but that's all going to change because we've got some brand new strings from my good mate, Big Fella, which are blue and purple strings, and she is so keen to get them on and start shooting them and wearing them in. But as you guys can tell, it's a very cheap sight, but I've got a better sight at home, well, on the farm currently in my spare car, which we're going to put on this to give her a better sight. It's a bit more robust and it's going to at least last the miles. She's got a cute little wrist strap just here. And yeah, if you're interested in these wrist straps, actually, my partner is actually making them. So if you are actually keen on one of these, just hit us up, and I will definitely get my wife onto it and start making you some. But yeah, so this is the little Stinger. It's only a little 24-inch draw for my short little wife with a short little wingspan, Tyrannosaurus Rex arms. But yeah, so this is the little hammer that we're going to see on the channel a little bit more when we're on the farm. We're going to do some shoot-offs together, and so we can get the best groups at 20 yards and 30 yards once we get the sight sighted in on this little bad boy.
Me.
And wife reckons she's going to shoot better than me, even though I've been shooting for half my life. But okay, we'll let the video do the aspects on that. And just to show you guys just how cute these little arrows are that my partner shoots. Yeah, my partner actually shoots these little Black Eagles, which actually came with the bow. So it's got a little 100 grain point, standard aluminium insert, and then my good mate Davo, cheers to you, mate, got my partner a set of beautiful little purple LED knocks just for her bow. And she's absolutely stoked with that because she's got blue and purple strings to go with it. So her knocks are now suited to her. So once we build some arrows, we'll have to get some more purple LED knocks for her. She is only shooting a 2-inch Blazer Vane at the moment, guys. But we're going to change that to an AE Max Stealth, or not Max Stealth, the AE hybrid 2-inch vane, just to give it a bit more stiffness and rigidity, because as a lot of people know, if you are into archery, your 2-inch blazer vanes, they're very noisy and they don't really steer the arrow great deal on high wind aspects. When you're shooting in high winds, they will not overcorrect or retract the arrow very well. So to shooting these cute little outlaw Black Eagle arrows, just to give you guys a bit of comparison from insert to insert, there's how much on a 30-inch shaft, how much is cut off my partner's arrows. So it's quite a lot. You look at where the knock is on the Carbon Express Predator arrow to the little Black Eagle arrow. But yeah, so like I said, they are the 2024 setups. These are the arrows that did come with my partner's bow. That will be changing. We'll be most likely going to Dan, most likely, with some arrows for my partner, shooting everything just, you know, Australian made as best as we can, the best quality we can get for our money, and obviously the best that we can for budget. So that's what 2024 setups, all the updates, any updates that will be coming really for the channel. Not a great deal until we will be in on the farm, guys, just so you guys do know. But once we are on the farm, we should be on the farm roughly in about 2 weeks, give or take. And then once we're in there and we're settled in, you have to give us about a week to 2 weeks before I'll be able to post anything. Because you know, obviously, you know, between, you know, work commitments, paying bills, all that kind of good stuff. Unfortunately, you got to put food on the table and everything. So you got to obviously pay your bills by going to work all as much as you can. So, and I'm working 5 days a week currently from Wednesday to Sunday, and then I get the Monday, Tuesday off. So, as I said, guys, and you know, also not to also mention too, you know, like there's going to be videos coming up on my partner's Prado too. We're doing brakes, changing the front and rear brakes on that. We've got a UHF install. We're just waiting on some 3M tape to come in the mail, and then we'll be beautiful. We'll be able to do that install and show you installing a UHF in a 120 series Prado. Servicing on the D22, that'll be coming up soon. And also a sneaky little thing that the partner doesn't know, that, you know, 35's coming for the patrol. So don't you worry about that, guys. She's saying no and shaking my phone, but she doesn't realise that possibly we're putting a deposit on it, but you know. But anyway, guys, keep safe, keep out there outdoors, keep shooting your bow, enjoy the sport. You know, teach your friend, teach your, you know, your partner, teach your girlfriend, teach your kids the sport of archery. It's a great sport to go outside and do, great thing to share, and just be outdoors and just enjoy it, just even if you're shooting targets in the backyard. But anyway, guys, I digress. So I'm going to leave you guys here, and we're going to catch you in the next video, hopefully on the farm. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. See you later.